The Shiny Shenanigans of Aunties and Squirrel. Written and illustrated by Ron Roecker. Edited by Julie Dunlap. Scientist, teacher, athlete, green farmer. Emergency nurse, volunteer, snake charmer. Do-gooder, inventor, gluten-free baker. Painter of carousels, square gumball maker. The sky is the limit to what you can be, unless you're a squirrel who lives in a tree. It's never been known how squirrels get their roles. The secrets in this tale have never been told. So the first thing to know, before we begin, is which group each squirrel is supposed to fit in. Chasers are boys that chase other sprinters. Hunters are girls that hunt nuts for winter. One box for the boys, one box for the girls, put into boxes before they're born squirrels. But shiners are squirrels who, once they've seen bling, will not chase another or go acorning. If you were a squirrel, would you fit your box? Or would you stay outside and dance in your socks? Oh wait, my goodness, I'm off to the races. I need to slow down, I can tell by your faces. Hello, I'm Finn, collector of tales. Fast friends with the squirrels, really quick for a snail. See, once on my journey, I passed the squirrels by. I watched who did what, and I asked my snail why. To find all the answers, we shine and shed light. But where shall we start? I don't know. Well, I might. The tale of the hunters and chasers we know. The shiner's tale sparkles, so that's what I'll show. One story, three tales, the lessons, your duty. The story of shiners. Woody toot tooty. Now this tale begins in the tree of the twins, two sisters alike, on the outside and in. As Squirrel, their nephew, all known as the Three, is asking Squirrel questions about life in trees. Why are the hunters of acorns all girls? Why must the chasers be only boy squirrels? Why do you speak and hang on each word? Yet when I'm in town, only chasers are heard. How could a chaser who runs in one place outwit two shiners with all that you've faced? Well, Squirrel, said an auntie, it's not about smart. It's about who was given the role from the start. Some squirrel said way back, when you need advice, just go ask a chaser, no need to ask twice. That doesn't make sense, said Squirrel. I'm proof. The wisdom I have is from you, that's the truth. It's clear this decision was made in great haste. If things do not change, more sharp minds go to waste. Our great aunties knew this, so left us some tools that could not be suffered or discovered by fools. Like the penny? Squirrel asked. They said you must find? Without any clues or help all this time? Dear Squirrel, said an auntie, not all things equate, for life is a mixture of facts, faith, and fate. Just like that lost key we have not found yet. Whenever we need it, we'll find it, I bet. Is it time for our adventure to start? The annual hunt always brightens my heart. Will you, my dear aunties, please tell me once more how you found the shiners and what we stand for? Of course, darling. Well, when we were little, the hunt, what a bore, till a shine caught our eye and made us want more. Our great aunties noticed and took us aside, like us, your shiners, with nothing to hide. We are connected, whether strangers or kin, by our shared reflection, not outward but in. And when we look up, there's no sky, only stars. So shine your bright light, be who you truly are. We weren't drawn to acorns or running up trees, but a brooch, bolt, or bobby pin, shine on us, please. It all was summed up by the first queen of shine. We're material squirrels, so shine, and you're mine. It never gets old, said Squirrel. What a story. But aunties, guess what? I smell shiner glory. Quickly, I promise, don't mean to be rude. The goal of each hunt is to, find lots of food. As nuts are hunted, the three search for bling. What other fast facts? I can't think of a thing. The three joined the hunters in the town square to prepare for the hunt along with the town's mayor. Clearing his throat, he heard, please, sir, stand by. He spied his twin sisters and son waving, hi! Too worried to give them his usual wink, he turned on his mic. They felt their hearts sink. "Hello, fellow squirrels," Mayor said to the crowd. "It's that time of year when you make us real proud. But in a nutshell, our weather has been weird, hotter and drier than any year here. So nuts will be scarce. Since we've had no rain, you'll have to go further and find new terrain. We'll need every hunter to find every crumb. Acorns and nuts must be packed to the gums." The whole crowd then looked right at the twin squirrels, who could not stop giggling like old little girls. "Therefore, please all heed my official decree. It applies to each hunter, especially the three. Acorns and nuts, that's it. Maybe fruit." The aunties both whispered, "Tooty woody toot." The mayor could not look at his sisters or son. With this final thought, he knew they would be stunned. "If what you bring back is neither acorn nor nut, you'll be banned forever. No ifs, ants, or buts." Each squirrel was in shock as his words hung around. Squirrel stood right there frozen, then stood his own ground. "But Dad, that's not fair." His voice strong and clear. "We've not found that penny they've hunted for years." "Oh, woody toot tooty, our dear squirrel, that's life. Some pennies from heaven, some storm clouds of strife. But each group is greater than the sum of its parts. So when it adds up, we must beat with one heart. On behalf of our three, to all in this bind, just acorns and nuts, although dull, we shall find." Then once every hunter was checked and all cleared, the chasers got chasing with whistles and cheers. And again came to rise. The hunters came home with frost-covered eyes. But as the last hunter had emptied her cheeks, the sum they collected was looking quite bleak. Then finally, the three walked into the square. The mayor was so happy to see them all there. And one by one, they emptied their treasures. Just nuts and acorns, the twins' loot was measured. Then Squirrel was last up to show what he found. Hope and excitement had spread through the town. The confetti was ready, as well as balloons. His father, the mayor, was over the moon. The band finished playing, and boy, could they swing. "Drum roll," said Aunties. "Now, Squirrel, do your thing." Then Squirrel pulled out 1 copper